Hello, this is the weekly Zera Shimshon shir. I'm Yosef Lange. Sorry if I missed last week, but I was extremely busy with my Safras business and other things. Anyway, here we are in Parshat Tavo, and he starts. I'm going to do a very short one, and with the Segula. Okay, it's Yud Zayin Elo, the 17th of Elo, Tafshin Pei. Okay. And here it says, "Vayiftach Hashem lechos oitzara hatoiv." Hashem will open for you His storehouse of goodness. Es hashomayim, where it all comes from heavens, to provide rain, laseis mataratzecha beitoi, to provide rain in your land in its time. V'levorich es kol ma'aseh yadecha, and to bless all of your handiwork. So the Zera Shimshon, it brings this pasuk and explains it with the Gemara and Tainus. Omer Zal b'midrash in Zion, and the Gemara and Tainus of Chesam and Beis. What does it mean? Olevorich is kol ma'aseh yadecha. Shafilu prutav shebekis mizbarech by. So even the smallest amount of money that you have in your wallet, which is a pruta. That's a question about how much it exactly is, but it's a very small amount of money, but it could buy you some food. Kasha, my kasher inyan matar artzacha impruta shebekis. What's the connection between the rain falling in your land and what the money, that little money that you have in your pocket to buy food? In Kimbai Shepirsha Meforshim, says, if it's like the explanation of the different commentaries, im yitain matara beitoi tia tavo abazal, that if the rain comes in its proper time in Eretz Yisrael, then the produce will be cheap. And that's how you get the blessing on the money that's in your pocket. So why is that? That's difficult. So let the pasuk be quiet. Looks like that explanation goes on two blessings: one for the produce, and one for the money in your pocket. So they can't be right. So he explains, "Vayuvan shapir b'mayda amina b'bava basra," and Perik Hey, that Tzadik Daf Tzadik Aleph Omid Beis. It says, "Omar Rabbi Barbachana Omar Rabbi Yochanan Loishanu ela moishe bezoil o peres beyoker." That this only applies when the money is cheap to get, the fruits, the produce is expensive. But if the money is expensive, so he's allowed to go from Eretz to Chutzlaretz. In other words, if you're in a situation that even though there's fruits and there's place to get, I'm sorry, that was interrupted by a strange phone call. Even Rabbi Yochanan recalls a time when the price of wheat was very low, yet people in Tveria died from starvation since they didn't have a minute amount of money to purchase the crops with. So he permitted everybody to leave to go to Chutz La'aretz to get jobs or get food. In Cain, so even God will give the rain in its time. And again, the crops will be affordable. This is not a complete bracha. Why? Because possible the money is very rare, it's expensive. Omar Rabbi Yochanan ben Nehirna kad havu kaimin arba saim besela, and Rabbi Yochanan said, it appears to me that if there was 4 saw, about 4 bushels worth for a sela, sela is a certain amount of money. It's a decent amount of money. But it was a famine in Tveria because they didn't have the money. Therefore it says You should be blessed with all of the deeds of your hands. What's that? Apruta shebekis. Shehamani, money. There's the money, some money. Shehamois yubazol. The money should be affordable. You should be able to acquire it. Now, the segula for today is a story, as many people know, deciding to begin a learning seder in Zera Shimshon and actually following through with one's intention can affect a person's situation in numerous ways. My problem was parnasa. I worked in the insurance business, and whereas in the past I had been able to find new clients with ease, suddenly nothing was working. No matter where I turned, who I spoke to or met with, nothing worked, and I found myself at a standstill. While there are some businesses where having a limited pool of clients is enough, the insurance business is not one of those. If you're not moving in one direction, you're moving in another. There was no question that I was disheartened by my lack of success, and I discussed my situation with a number of friends and acquaintances. Most people commiserated with me, but didn't know what else to do. But one of my close friends sent me a copy of Zera Shimshon and advised me to start learning it on a regular basis. I decided to follow his advice, and began learning from the Sefer at least twice a week. In all honesty, I felt a certain intangible change almost immediately. It was as if something was telling me that my mazel had changed and that things were going to become better. It's a funny thing, but since I've begun learning Zera Shimshon, 1 out of every 3 people I speak to chooses to purchase an insurance policy with me. 1 out of every 3 is 33%. That's very high. That's my story. You decide. And we wish everybody a wonderful week. Maybe a week of blessings. V'tichla shana v'kil. So at the end of the year, we always read Parshat Kisavoy because it has all the curses. Let's get rid of all the curses. It should be a brand new year, and everybody should be healthy and wealthy and wise. Kol Tuv Zay Gebencht.